Hello, everybody. Welcome here. And yes, want to say thank you as usual. Appreciate you guys watching in the comments. Yeah, I was looking at the charts. Spent some good quality time with astrology. Sometimes when I take off, I'm just like going on and going on and going on. You guys know from the video sometimes when I go in there and just I can go for hours. Those who knows me, they know that, but I'll learn how to get in there. Hi to Inflame Power. Thank you for happy to see you here. So, talking about this, if you probably see the title in there, talking about it all begins with the divine. What does that mean to you, though? What is that coming? In the past few days, Uranus is like pretty much with no aspects except if there is a ascendant or a midheaven in there. But during the day, he's going to make a divine energies with the moon. Hi, darling. Thank you for being here. And talking about, you'll see that this full moon period in there has its own purpose. It is the divine purpose. Right now, what the energy is gonna be actually there's a lot more squares than anything else, but it is what it is for it. But that is a to be fair and square, as you're going to see it that this limits of I cannot do this, I cannot do that, and now all of a sudden the universe comes in and says like, you're supposed to do this, you're supposed to do that. I'm going to give you help, but first I'm going to drag you into this hell. That is going to be kind of like interesting energies because of the full moon. Okay, the full moon is going to be taking at 2 o'clock in the morning in there, and exactly at that same time, about 2 o'clock, she's going to be joining Pluto with divine energies towards the sun. So in the next 2 days, guys, the universe is going to be giving directions for it. You're going to be seeing it that. When you wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning, the energy is not going to be, cause it's not going to be like, you know, something unusual. It's like average. They just going to be feel limited. It's like suppressed, like why cannot do this? Why cannot do that? I feel like I need to do something. And Saturn is limiting that intuition within yourself that you want to be under control. Why? There's going to be a purpose of to look internally inside of you. So it's going to be basically Saturn is going to be says like, be quiet. There's a things coming in to you. So you may gonna feel not talkative, you know, like oh my God, what is my headache or whatever my situations are for it because Saturn is gonna put some pressures on that. So in the next hour, the situation is gonna be pretty much the same thing, except one thing: the ascendant that is at Leo is gonna be helping with the growth between Jupiter and Pluto. Those Tuesdays gonna be dancing in there for it. Twin flame power is the energies affect the twins differently in a 3D than the non-twins. Um, Twin flame power, you need to understand that the energy is energy. It's present to everybody, from the tiniest miniature animals, bacteria, and so on, all the way up into the divine partnership, twin flames, and so on and so on. For it, because we all in this gravity field, and it's not much difference between twins and non-twins. The only difference is that the twins can't seek it in there of unifying things, while the non-twins probably gonna take some different approach. Depends of their culture, ability, religion, psychic, emotional wounds that is not healed, and so on and so on. So the energy is energy. It's all about who can work with the energy on whatever level. Everyone works with the energies on the level they are. Are they going to be evolved? That is a whole another ballgame in there. It's a personal choice in there. And if it's meant for you to be awakened, the universe knows how to be awaken you. And speaking of that, as you see it here at 8 o'clock, there is nothing to going on here with Uranus. It's right in here. And Taurus universe is like, okay, I know what you did. I know what you're capable of. I know what it is. I know your expression. I know what you said. I know what you cried for it. Let me give you. Let me put you through this. And as we're talking about this, here is. There is Uranus, the moon, divine energies there as the ascendant of Leo. It's also divine energies with Saturn. So the divine energies are kicked on. They are they're coming in with this. They show you the purpose, and they're gonna say, "Here, we give you the directions. Is the maturity and growth to overpass what you cannot do." And this is a that energies of Leo that you to get the courage and the wisdom and apply it to it. There is no negative aspect towards anyone from the ascendant, while the midheaven is at Taurus. Okay, that will affect the transformations, but not Mars. Mars, it doesn't square Pluto's anymore. The masculine energies feels like, okay, I'm done with these intense transformations. I'm done with these intense energies. I want to get to work. I'm I have to perform on Earth. I'm dealing with earthly matters. Earthly matters can be anything from you're a farmer, you're planting flowers, you do something on the earth. That could be buying a real estate. That could be um, transfer some real estate or moving to another place, moving to another situations, and so on. Moving through earth, getting touch base down to the ground. This could be also a masculine energies finding their ground, the base, and it's like, okay, now I'm stable. Now I'm in my grounds. Now I know what to do. Now I know where I'm going. Okay, so this is what this energy. Remember that energy at 9 o'clock. That's how it all begins. It all begins with this aspect of the moon with Uranus from the previous hour, because in the next hour, here is the shows begin. The next hour, that is this squaring towards Neptune, squaring towards Saturn, sees the limitations, see what we cannot get until the end. Something that you cannot finish, something you cannot complete, something between intuition and authority that is not correct. The sun is already at pretty much the first degree of Cancer. You're gonna feel these energies of the full moon, but the moon is not there yet. Okay, the moon is gonna be going on 22nd and about 2 o'clock in the morning. Most of you is gonna be sleeping. I hope, but some people don't sleep during the full moon. You guys know who you are. In there, that's from the intense energies for it. And you're going to begin to feel this intensity, but that intensity is telling you what? To pay attention to what you're telling yourself the most. And what you're telling yourself, and what you're thinking about family, what is your expression set about family, because at the end of the day, what are you leaving behind? Okay? You're living the next cell, the next generations. You're living the path for the next generations to learn. And this is what next year we're actually going to be doing at this. Because the next year, Saturn and Neptune, they're both going to be crossing into areas. That doesn't happen very often, by the way. And if you're here on Earth, that's mean beginning of the new cycle of your intuitions and learning, performance and practice. This is going to be that you're going to be reborn without even dying. This is gonna be a karma resolved, and you go in and doing the things that you're supposed to do the next life. You finish the lessons, you go into the next one. This is gonna be a very interesting energies, as a lot of learnings, a lot of secrets. There's gonna be no more this hidden secretivity energies of Neptune and Pisces. Yeah, it's semi set, semi show up, semi informations. There's gonna be a lot of exposures of lies. You guys gonna figure this out, especially we're talking about within the political stuff and so on and so on and so on. Oh, you're gonna see it. All right, talking about the energies of today, not to go that far ahead because I can just build out like a horse out of the stable, but talking about the energies. All right, ascendant, it's going to be at 11 o'clock at Virgo. That's going to be helping Mars and Venus. We are talking about healing patterns. We are talking about proper communications. Is in there. Midheaven is with Jupiter, trining Pluto. This divine energy with the Sun and Pluto right now are in order. So basically, the authority is going to beginning practicing the divine transformation. But in order to practice in this divine transformations and to test it, is it really the divine transformations happening within you? Oh, you gotta be tested big time. And what is the big time to be tested? Full moon, that is squaring Neptune at the end. Would you be able to reach the end as an authority? Okay? That friendshipness, would you make it as a family? To understanding this process. And now who started all this? Uranus, right? Right. The universe, he wants that things in earth for your own good. So, talking about what the lesson will be, some of the lessons that's going to be of this energies of Virgo, Pisces, and Sag with Gemini. It is about, hey, are we are going to be able to seek this true? Can we have this expression? Can we remove these perfections? Can we be a friends? Okay, nobody's perfect. Nothing is perfect. Nothing has to be really understood to the bottom of it, and takes 200 years to spend to understand what you need to do. But time already passed by. Pisces, any of your Pisces in there? The Pisces is prolonging the stuff more than they can be out there and so on. And Sagittarius is like, yeah, look at me, I'm always this and always that. But in these current positions, Sag can acting as like, you know what, life is not good. I have no friends. I think that life should be perfect. Acting as a victim. Okay, so be mindful about it because all those energies gonna be comes in and they're gonna be triggered. They're gonna be comes in, they're triggered. But if you learn the lessons in the past for it, when we had the new moon, now you're facing it that lesson. Okay, that beginning right there. All right, and we'll get you back 2 weeks ago. Guess what? Right here at these degrees, pretty much at the middle of Gemini, who was there? The Sun, the Moon, and Venus. They were right there. That's what's your lesson, and now is your test time. Did you pass the lesson yet? Alright, so the next hour is going to be giving you some the glimpses of what you're going to have to face as the full moon is going to be dragging it to this. We're talking about Lilith is at pretty much the end of Virgo, the beginning of Libra, talking about me, relationships, family, expressions, and taking and build a new world, unifying all those energies. You have to put all this together within you and come out with the solution. Under what? Under the divine guidance. And this is going to happen in the next about pretty much 3 days. Because once the moon gets closer into Aquarius, you are going to understanding the purpose of this. Because the moon is going to be in divine energies with the sun. The divine love, it's going to be there. The sun and Venus is going to be there. Pluto is going to be there. What do you have in those? You're going to feel it the most. And talking about that, energy is going to comes in, it's going to shows up right here. As I said before, yourself, family, partnership, okay, and what are you doing as work. But those are the four cardinal elements that's changing within you, transforming you within you, so you can be able to understand what is your positions, okay, what is this position as a Taurus, as a Leo, as a Scorpio, okay, as an Aquarius. You stand in your ground, and what you need to be flexible with it, okay. What is the Gemini, Virgo, Sag, Pisces? But it all begins with these cardinal changes. Me, Aries, my family, which is Cancer, Libra, my partnership, my love life, my spouse, my contracts, and what I'm doing with it, which is Capricorn. How do I do it? What I'm doing here on this art. This is why if you have a Capricorn, pay attention to what do you have to do in there with in yourself. So this is gonna be the trigger. You're gonna be seeing those triggers. You're gonna feel them. Of course, be mindful about the partnership, but that's gonna last for like 20 minutes. The triggers comes in. Here is the divine purpose. Divine purpose is gonna be that moon. You two ending everything and become a family. You'll see it by the end of the Cancer season. We are gonna see that energies. They are gonna be with Neptune. Okay, you're gonna see at the end. It's like, okay, I got it. Everything is okay. Why? That energy here, it's gonna be trining Neptune. This blue line as you see it, and then that blue line is gonna come to Pluto, and Pluto is gonna say, good job, because I give you the directions. Uranus is a good job. I'm giving you what you're telling to yourself. Ascendant is going to be, okay, I see the divine limits that I need to do from with me. I will help with that. You're making balance with everything, but the balance is your job. All right, talking about the next hour, which is going to be at 4 o'clock, the energies is going to be really intensified a little bit, talking about the ascendant with Pluto, those people who doesn't want to change, people who cannot work it out, those energies, what are they going to choose? They're going to choose what they know. I don't understand it, and you reject it. I don't understand it, I don't want to work with it. Can you just make a little effort to understand what is surrounding you with it? Understand those energies. But the ascendant of Scorpio is going to have this beautiful trine with Cancer. Emotions. Be emotional. Express this. Oh yeah, I have that. Oh, I have this. I can feel the love. I can feel the pain. But you know what? It is beautiful because it's about the family. There's nothing wrong in to be vulnerable. That's actually power. It takes more power to be vulnerable than takes a power you to be silent. But if you take a look at it, the outcome, when you're vulnerable, you release. You let it go of the luggage, of the weight of life. When you hide it though, you put it more in the backpack. It's getting more heavy in you. And you wonder why I'm walking like this. And it's like, how's life? Hey, it's good. How's life? Hey, it's good. Right? Be vulnerable. Express your emotions. All right. Talking about the next hour. talked about these energies, these divine energies at the end of Leo, the beginning of Virgo, that's gonna comes in and remind you about this ending in there. For it, the moon it's in 25 degrees of Sag still. This divine energy is still going on strong, because right now, if you see it, the moon it's at 25 degrees, so is Uranus. Okay, so Uranus is going to be giving you and supporting you, giving you the guidance in there um, for it, and so on. And looking at this, there is the challenges of your Mars. If you Mars right now is just like, okay, it's a little challenge. I learn how to navigate them. But if you didn't learn how to navigate them, there's gonna be this trigger. Is like, did you really did that? Currently, Mars, Mercury, and Venus, they are very well. Okay, good communications, good situations within. Everything is reconnecting back. Everything, the power is coming in for it. Too, but intuition and authority have to face off, because those are the two pillars of you. Everything other, it begins to a subtype. But authority and intuitions, those are the two leading pillars of feminine, masculine energies within yourself. The one is the why, the other is the how. Okay? And this is how you're going to be learning. But now facing it within this, for it, it is has its purpose. Alright, talking about the next hour, the midheaven is at Virgo. You know this energy, you saw this energy, what the limits are, what is it limiting within the intuition, how's that limiting the intuition, is limiting authority, not to do the right thing, and how this, it's ending at the end. Either you're gonna make it or you're gonna be break it. It's one or the other, okay? But what it be if you're making it? So if you're making it, Neptune is sextiling with Pluto, and it has that beautiful energies with Jupiter, which is the growth you made. You pass through that stage, you pass to the next class, to the next level, to the next energies that comes in. But then when the moon comes in here, all this power towards the sun is going to be empowered. You're really going to get empowering your own self, but together with the divine energies flowing through you. If you're working with those energies, of course. Yeah, you know that intensity. You saw it 6 hours ago when the ascendant was at Libra. Now is that purpose. You knew that's coming. You knew that's going to be going on. Internally, you already know. If you're following the astrology reports, you guys know what I'm talking about. This exactly moments when you do all this. But if there is no the red, you won't be following the blue and the green. If there is no problem, there is no miracle. And the miracle will be you. You to understand what's going on with this family. You to understand yourself at the end. You to go ahead and make the balance from within you. You need to have great, great learning in there. Alright, so the next hour, which is going to be at 8 o'clock p.m., the energy is going to be calmed down a little bit. High sacred space for it. Twin flame power. The last thing I know that TF was okay. I got that information with from Paulina, so personally I haven't talked to him, but I hope he's okay. And going back into the report with this there, look what that transitions are telling you. What kind of work you have to do, because Uranus is going to give you the messages of what needs to be done during this full moon. He guides you how to go through it. He gives you the recipe. The question is are you going to listen to the divine intuition of the soul within you, or you're going to do it your way? You guys know what I'm talking about, that little voice inside of you that tell you what the right thing is, but you're like, I'll do it my own way. I'll deal with this. So choices are yours, okay? But Uranus was watching you to see how you're proceeding, how you're doing it, the things. And now he knows what to give you, how to succeed. And I don't want to hear about it that the divine doesn't help you. It does. Miracles happen every day. All right, talking about the 9 o'clock, you're gonna see these energies in the morning. They're gonna come to you. That is gonna be the intensified of this oppositions. That is gonna begin the oppositions with Venus right now. You're gonna begin to feel it for it. Be mindful about mother-daughter situations, father-mother situations, and third wheel or third side. Those who have a third wheel, you guys know what I'm talking about. And there, things can get naughty because the family things is broken. The family patterns needs to be fixed. Family situations needs to be fixed. So everything to be working on it, and it has its own divine purpose, but a work has to be done. And now you're getting those downloads of want. Has to get it. All right, the ascendant is going to be showing you in the next hour what the main core that will be: communications, love, authority. They have to come in and they have to work together. Beautiful time you to put yourself together, but at the same time, once you put yourself together, the best thing is put yourself together while you communicate with others. Right there in the moment. You fix yourself right there, talking to the person. Okay? If you're not in a relationship, talking to the person in the mirror, which is you. Okay? Seeing it. What do you need to change? How you want to change it, and so on. All right, so talking about 11 o'clock, you guys know that energy. It's been ending with that energy for a while. That divine energy is there, gonna be comes in, and Pluto has been pouring in there. And if you have something of the beginning of Sag, the first, I would say, 7 degrees at Sagittarius, you're gonna know about these expressions. The writer's gonna get expired. The painters gonna get this internal peace so they can go ahead and draw. The writer's gonna be sitting at 3 o'clock in the morning writing the poems. What are you going to tell yourself about this? Okay, those energies that comes in, they're gonna be great. They're gonna be help you, but that divine energy is there from Uranus is gonna stop. He's gonna be like, I gave you what you need. Now I'm gonna sit and watch and enjoy the show. He doesn't have any more aspects in there. And this is what some of the people is like, okay, you give me the information, where is the help? You got the information, you got the learnings. All you have to do is do it. Because when you wake up in the morning, the moon, it's gonna be at Capricorn. It's time to get to work. Real, decent work. Work on you for a better family to come. Okay? That is that purpose. But you have to face what is not good. Because that way you change, you evolve, you grow, and you create better art. Alright guys, now if you have some questions, I can take some few. If not, let's share the love and the light. And guys, I appreciate for the watching, the comments. and so on. And I'll see you tomorrow. And tomorrow I'm going to be recording full moon to new moon report. And that is going to be really interesting in there. So thank you for the hello and the love, Sacred Space. Appreciate it. Right, let me give you the gifts of love. And exactly. All right, guys, enjoy. Hopefully this report helps you in your life, and I will see you